man. Preston, quick on the draw lately, I've noticed. Where'd this man go? Preston, you're really showing everyone how it's done. Gunslinger of the new age? Yep. Not gonna lie, do not feel fluid on the sticks right now. In fact, feeling the opposite of fluid. I'm feeling very... Well, I guess there's not an opposite. I was gonna say gaseous, and then I was like, well, if I said I'm feeling solid, then that actually is a bad thing. Or that's a good thing. So I was like, gaseous. Feeling gassy? Anyone else feel gassy on the sticks, chat? You know, chat, I'm just gonna ignore the fact that I'm definitely not warmed up and just queue. Yeah, it's fine. It's whatever. What's the worst? What's the worst that can happen, chat? Honestly, gotta ask yourself that. Oops, Matt did it again. Did you play with your heart and lost it again? First, I have some janky ass goal explosion on this powder keg. Do something classy like gilded. Gilded butterflies, chat. That's class right there. Can't buy class. Just finished the last level of Halo Reach right now. As in you beat Halo Reach for the second time or something? Regular butterflies is sexier? Well, that's interesting, Shaq, to be so confidently wrong. Hey, Soul Helper. What's today? Thursday? Not sure why I double jumped on that one. Not sure why I missed that boost. Man, I am sleepwalking, chat. Hold on. We'll wake up, don't worry. Everyone took a day from themselves. Oh, right. Yeah, Matt, how was your day off? Wait, something like that was almost a banger goal. By banger, I mean something everyone should be ashamed of. Hi, Numinous. Wait. Yeah, chat, this is not hard games, by the way. We have dropped so much to Zumbar, it's actually hilarious. We are playing with, like, bottom of the barrel players right now, so... If we lose a single game, chat might crash out. Which is why it's hilarious that I'm playing so unwarmed up, because it is looking pretty ugly right now, chat. I had my caffeine very early today, because I had a very early day, so I think that's part of it. I'm not, like, as wired as I normally am for stream. Yeah, I didn't want to put that right down middle. Nice. Okay. You got that? Uh-oh, corner read's already lacking, chat. Uh-oh, chat, we're bad. Uh-oh. Okay. My leg cramp in the middle of the night was a little bit hard until 4 p.m. 4 p.m. That's a very long neck cramp. Recently, I got back into Rocket League. How was the season for you so far? Not well, but, you know, it's all right. Been worse. Like, the worst thing about high school is when it rains because you get soaked when switching classes. You have separate buildings? Dork. I think that's just an issue with your school. Maybe they should build a tunnel or something so you're not walking through the freaking rain. My middle school, high school, and elementary school were all in one building. What do you mean walking between buildings? Are you in Cali or something, Preston? I always forget. That's the only state I can think of that would have irresponsible enough infrastructure to just build multiple buildings that are outdoors. Got like 4 different buildings? Gross. Connect them. Oh my god, that dude actually effed it up so hard and he had to play for 50 and I didn't think he would. I was like, honestly, if he shot that back post, it's probably a goal. And he just didn't even go for it. He went for the 50. He thought I was going to 50 him. Not that big of a campus, though. That's why I'm confused. He had multiple buildings. No. Dude, why am I not... My left stick is being weird. Did I pop it out or something? I'm like not flipping. I'm like either I'm not like actually engaging my flip, which is entirely possible, or I'm just actively failing. There it is again. Okay. Can I? Jeez. Okay. We're just trying to stay behind it a little bit, hold things up. Why am I slowing down? I was like, I have that guy beat. Let me take a slightly better touch. Oh, I was gonna pop that middle for you, but then he left, so. A little awkward. That's okay. Okay. Renovate all of you as soon as you graduate. That is the tradition. I begged for years for a turf field because our grass field for soccer was absolute dog. And then the moment I graduated, the town hall, the city council finally approved it, and I was pissed. I was a top 0.5 subscriber. Let's go, Max is fishing! The GOAT. What we like to see. Hey guys, let me know if you are a top viewer of me in your YouTube recap. I would like to know that. This guy's ass, buddy. I've been saying that. I didn't warm up today, and I was literally just like, what's the worst that can happen? I am playing like I'm half asleep right now. It's actually insane. All right. That's fine. Cut that inside. All right. I don't think I could have gotten that in, so I was like, let me just hold it up. All right, cool. Still got the wire you catch it. Oh my god, he caught it upfield. I was like, buddy, just let it hit. That's symptom of heavy. No, I'm like actively, my brain and hands are not cooperating. I woke up very early today, had my caffeine very early. God, I'm so low in MMR right now. Had my caffeine really early, and I think I'm like kind of running on fumes right now, so apologies for that. We'll get back. We'll get back up. Can I hold your hands too? Oh. Still liking my monitor though, chat. It's my last irresponsible purchase ever. Just kidding, I'm definitely gonna buy a really over-the-top car instead of buying something responsible. On your close to SSL 3s, weren't you queuing that? I'm queuing both. But also, I'm not gonna queue 3s if I'm playing whatever. Hey, Sir Pegasus, what the delay kickoff was that? I was like, oh, that guy's taking so long, he must be trying to hit it to the side. Why'd that guy take 9 minutes to cheat up? He fully slowed down and hit the brakes. What the heck? Well, welcome in, Pegasus and wife assist. I'm assuming that's your wife. And I really hit that timely reference, huh? Nobody's watching you if you're a worm, bud. That's crazy to tell me right to my face. Nope. I don't even know how that stream would work if I was a worm. You know, am I talking? Or are you guys just watching like a worm with a very tiny headset holding an even with a tiny controller near it? Nope. I thought I was gonna be cutesy and hit around him, but it didn't work. Oh. You would. You would miss. I'll never go back to high school in a minute. I feel like high school is like kind of back and forth with me. People have always said, like, oh, wouldn't you ever want to like redo high school? And I'm like, I don't really want to live back through high school at all. But I will say there was someone who said one of the most psychotic things I've ever heard in my life. They were like, oh, I would want to relive middle school. I'm like, you could not literally pay me any amount of money to redo middle school. I don't think anyone who peaked in middle school is someone I don't want to know. The masculine urge to go for a ball off the backboard, regardless of how many defenders are there. Have a great stream. Thank you, Pegasus, Sir Pegasus, again. Hopefully your stream was excellent. Middle school, that's what I'm saying. I heard that and I literally look at them like, if you guys seen that Jon Stewart clip of when he's talking to that one person on his podcast, you can see the light go out of his eyes. Literally that happened. I was just like, "100 boost!" All right. That's okay, buddy. I'm gonna make you watch that, and then I'm gonna make you earn it back, all right? Don't worry. We can get it back. See, right there. That's an open goal. Go. See? You can do it, buddy. I believe in you. Your teammates are obviously the better teammates. Next experience is gonna show ass. What about it? Wow, yeah, I really went for that. That was crazy. That actually would have been better if you didn't reset it, sadly. Your team is stay middle. Well, he thought about it, you know. Flick. Oh, flick. Nice. See you, Skyline. You can do it, buddy. Let's go. Love my school. It's fun to have a sub for the rest of the year because your teacher is sick. What? That's not fun. I hope your teacher gets better. Next semester is going to be ass, though. I got like 3 core subjects in a row. I was like in a Ross. In a run a show? Now, you know it's ass having like gym or something first period. I never enjoyed that. Luckily as a senior and junior, I always had a 9th period. See, we can do it, Skyline. These guys ain't shit. Poverty for sure. Cowboys fan or poverty? Oh, see, I thought you guys were being really insensitive, but if those are my options, I mean. 9th period, I have 4. You have 4 periods? In your entire school day, you only have 4 classes? What? The only time I ever had 4 periods, and that's it, was because I was in senior year and I already finished everything. We have red and blue days. What are you talking about? We didn't have red and blue. We just had Monday, Wednesday, Friday classes and Tuesday, Thursday class or whatever. Your teammate is my high school's name. Skyline High School. Way to dox yourself, idiot. I'm hacking into your IP right now. 5 unanswered, Skyline. See, buddy? We're doing great. Duh. God, we're such a low MMR. None of these games should be close, chat. The moment we tap into our flow state, it is over. I'm scoring 6 goals a game, guaranteed. How long was high school for you? I'd say about 4 years, you know, like most people. Do you mean how long ago? Because I'm old. No, the days, how long? I think first homeroom was 7:30. First period was 7:35. And then last class ended at 2:21. So yeah, good like 7 hours. All right. It's funny that I can still remember the exact timing. That just showed how much I was watching the clock and some of that stuff. Pressy's 30, what do you expect? Guys, I'm almost 31. Ooh. Guys, did you get me anything for my birthday yet? You only have so many days to shop, chat. All right? That is 2 deflections directly in chat. These guys, they're filming my shorts. What the heck is this? This is a danger tackle goal if I've ever seen one. This is absurd, dude. Guy's better than you. That's what I'm saying. I got you a like on the stream. Thank you, Max. That's all I really want. What? Dang, we'll see that lag. That guy just like suddenly turbocharged his way forward without a wave dash. What the heck was that? That was spooky. Snipe. I've already had poverty before. I even tasted homeless. Would wholeheartedly say I'd do it again. Rip Tony Omo. Having dug myself out of poverty, I would gladly return if it meant I could root for whoever I wanted instead of being forced into the Cowboys. People are like, wait, what? Your first class of high school was 8:30 o'clock, as opposed. Wait, why did I say it like that? 8:30 o'clock. Man, I'm weird. I'm weird today, chat. Nice. Peek. If Drake may play on my birthday, I can't ask for anything else. That's fair. I don't think anyone's playing on my birthday. I think my birthday's a Wednesday. So yeah, I don't think I can really wish for anything. You just got a little tacotism. Hey, let's not call literally any quirk or acting a little strange tism. Can appreciate that. That's a pass. Oh, buddy, if you scored that, it was so cool. Oh. Oh, wanted to catch on the reset. No 50, interesting, okay. Bruh. Diego Pavia for Heisman, put my man in NYC. It's funny how, like, I'll watch highlights and a player will, like, throw for, like, 280 yards, 2 touchdowns, and, like, a really horrific interception. Like, man, that guy played lights out today. And I'm like, I mean, yeah, but I'm not going to say this guy was, like, amazing. Diego Pavia did play a very good game on his last one, but I do gotta say, it always feels like, oh yeah, well, why did they not make it into the bowl? That's crazy. And then you look at their losses and it's against like 2 random teams that you would have never expect them to lose to. And you're like, oh, well, that's why. Like, yeah, you can beat ranked opponents, but if you're losing to the easy ones, then it's normally the downfall of your bowl chances. I will say it is pretty lame that like, you kind of have to like be subjectively rated in order to get into a bowl game. That does feel a little yike. Screw Diego, he sucks. Damn, it's crazy. Texas and Bama are not bums. I don't know, man. Bama's kind of bummy. Losing to A&M is fine. A&M is fine. Oh, wait, maybe I'm not talking about Vanderbilt. Someone lost to like really bad unranked opponents. I'm trying to remember who. Oh, I think it was BYU. I think it was, people were complaining why BYU didn't get in. See ya, Proston. Not sure why I thought that guy would be slower to that. Alrighty. Because we lose to unranked opponents all the time. That's what I've heard. I guess in ranked, that's not the worst thing. If I lost a GC3 lobby to someone who's unranked, I would just be like, all right, cool, you're probably a GC3. You just haven't played enough games yet. Michigan is fire. I would say Michigan's ice most of the year. I was pretty hype about the new, the Michigan freshman QB, Underwood, I think. But he's kind of okay. I want to say flamed out, but he's really cooled down. I feel like the first couple of games I was watching him, I'm like, oh damn, he's mobile. He's got a good arm. Look at him go. Oh my gosh, he's only a freshman. And then I started watching him play, and he did the classic collegiate QB thing where he's like, I'm just gonna be a gunslinger and become Brett Favre every once in a while. Just chuck a ball and a quadruple coverage and see what happens. And you're like, let's not go there. I have a bunch of friends that go to Vandy, and I wish MTSU had a better football team, so it'd actually be worth going to a game at my school. That is the downside of going to my school. I remember growing up. I went to UIC, University of Illinois Chicago, and then a state school in New York State, neither of which had a football team. I don't think my schools had a football team, or really any big ones. The closest I've ever been to like a major sports was I worked at University of Arizona, but I wasn't even a student. You know, if you're gonna make mistakes, better be as a freshman. I will say Arch Manning's back half of the season did look a lot better. Will be interesting. I'm still convinced he had an injured shoulder and he was trying to play through it. Still pretty far from like an elite player though. He's still making like really, his accuracy is not good, I gotta say. He's not gonna be carried by his mobility. Because if you're going to be like that and accurate and that mobile, you better be as fast as Lamar Jackson or like Michael Vick to be able to make up for it. But if you're not, you got to be bulky like Josh Allen. And if you're not that, then it's like, well, opinions on Tucson? I like Tucson. A lot of people are like, it's such a dirty town. It's not a fun town. There's not a lot of culture there. Buddy, I loved it because it's cheap. Food is great. Still some of the best ramen I've ever had is weirdly enough in Tucson. Best Mexican food. Nicaraguan food. There was a Korean place that was insane over there as well. So many good food places. Also, shout out to, there's a business called Cereal Grillers. I don't know if it's just in Tucson, but it's a pizza shop. Really insanely good pizza. As someone who grew up in New York. Nice. I thought I got away with him. I didn't hear the engine until the very last second. You know what's crazy about Tucson and how cheap it is? My first apartment in Tucson was $580, and my second apartment was about $1,100. A two-bedroom, one bath. I don't remember how many square feet, but it was a big apartment, and it was $1,100. I lived there with my then girlfriend, and then when I was going full time in esports, I was actually debating moving back to Tucson. Because I was like, I really did like it there. You know, it's pretty cheap, good food. I already know, like, good parts of town or whatever. Because I'm like, you know what, just go back to what you know? And I looked at my apartment. It is the same price, dude. I was like, oh my God, that's kind of crazy. Which anyone who's apartment shopped knows it is very rare to renew a lease or get an apartment and then not have your rent go up arbitrarily. Wait, who said they go to MTSU? Khalid? I have two buddies actually who work for MTSU in Tennessee. That's kind of funny. You never realize how clean your state is until you've been to New York. Great food, though. Well, I mean, New York State is just naturally, there's too many people. It's just hard to keep it clean. Those sanitation workers are working overtime. Go to New Orleans. New Orleans is a party city, though. Teammate, you didn't even get bumped. You just whiffed. What happened here? Oh, he did get bumped. Okay, I thought he just jumped wide or something. What do? They work for production. So like broadcast stuff. Like they've worked in esports for a while. That's how I know them, but they do production stuff for MTSU. So whenever you watch like a MTSU production or something, or like a televised thing going on, they're usually the ones running that. Zero seconds. Oh, I suck! No! I should have gone for the spike. I just didn't want to spike it straight down. I was like, I have to make sure this is like top shelf. Man, threw the clutch, chat. We threw the clutch play. I kind of wish teammate just left it. He tried to over accelerate that one. I'm like, honestly, if you just let it roll, that would have been fine. Noise? No! Yes! Yay! Okay, cool. Might cop some hoodies for Christmas. Yay! Let's do it! Bro, use my code on that hoodie website. I don't know if it still works, but it is the most comfy hoodie I've ever had. Maybe. How warm are the hoodies? They're very warm. It's actually... Here, let me... here, I'll show you guys the hoodie. Knock something over. I'm not sure how or why, but MTSU pays employees like extremely well. You should tell them that. Nah, hopefully they're gonna get a raise soon. I think for right now they're kind of in the middle. Actually, I don't know if my code still works for this hoodie company, but I'd support them anyway, because they gave me a free one. Oh, Sai, pleasure to play with you. Hey! GG, Sai. I'm just trying to get in the way, and this guy just does not want the ball. Look at that fake challenge. Danger Tackle, we're set. Heyo. We're fragging next semester. Bro, you got a leak. You got a DM. Oh. We got Kazi. That's a good team. That's a good team right there. So it's you, Kazi, and... Oh. And Ryo. Is that laggy for anyone else, or is that just me? I ask as if I'm not portraying my exact viewpoint. What? No. I was greedy for the counter. My bad. Let's see, chat, look at this. Look at this hoodie. That's premium little, kind of like this. It's like, it's not really fleece, but it's like warmer. It's all inside. It's also weighted if you guys like that stuff. Are there DDoSers in GC? Not as many, but there are DDoSers, yes. Guess I'm glad. There's gonna be a lot of really cool roster transfers. I'll make sure, we have a whole section into the Champ League Discord to write those down. I'm gonna write that one down. That's a good one. We're gonna wanna note. Ah, man. I knew he got that scoop, but I wasn't sure how high he would get it. Are they the goats? They might be, chat. What the? Well, no, I literally covered the mic with my hoodie. That's why it muffled my voice. Top corner. These guys are the greatest. Now, this is like definitely the nicest hoodie I own. But yeah, it's a weighted hoodie. I'm honestly super psyched to use this on a flight. It's gonna be elite. The nap is gonna be elite. Trying to upsell it? I mean, not a bad idea. Yeah, free the sheep. It's actually really heavy. It's hard to hold up like this because it's weighted. Just chuck it over there real quick. Oh, another feature that I forgot about. There's like little pads on the left and right of the hood, so that if you're like someone who likes to like nap in your hoodie or something, if you pull up the hood and just like lay on your side, it's like you have like a miniature pillow built into the hood. Oh. Try to pass that to Mitch. Wait, there's literally no way you stole that side boost from me. They're DDoSers in low GC. I feel like they're at all ranks, to be honest. Any rank in which someone's trying to get him, you know? Oof. I over pursued that flip reset. I was trying to go for something way more hardcore than that. I think Chef played a 50. I don't think he actually understood that he had time to clear that. Yeah, yeah. He was 100% playing the 50, and there's just no 50. That's funny. You would miss. Ugh. Hoodie seems good. It's very good, Hoodie. DDoS inflation. There's just DDoSers anywhere, dude. I mean, that's just how it's always gonna be. What the? Ew. I understand, like, Sanix every once in a while goes for something like this where they're like, oh, I get it, let's make a wheel, but it looks like it's covered in ice. But then I look at this and I'm like, this just looks like paint chipped off. I'm just like, I don't know, man. It says, oh, yeah, I gave up on ones. Oh, yeah, apparently ones is, like, unplayable at a certain level. There's, like, a bunch of my people that I know that play rock a lot of ones. And they're actively like, dude, screw this. It's like a bunch of DDoS. There's also a bunch of bots once you get to, like, SSL, GC3, so. I feel like it's way easier for a bot to do well in ones though, because there's less, there's fewer variables. They don't have to worry about like a rotation, 50s, anything like that. Tried to pinch that, over pursued that for literally no reason. Yeah, it does sound like, I think that guy's too far forward for a back pass, that angle. I don't think I read that. Oh. I didn't realize that ball was out as much as it was. I was not really paying attention to that. I was like, ah, it's okay, it'll bounce up or slightly inside, but. What? Oh, wow, he actually got a part of me on that, like a very small amount. What happened there? I flipped and I was like, that's not the direction I was facing. Don't goal it. I know you want to. I have an itch in my nose. Oh no. I think a cat hair got on my nose. Okay. What's going on here? What is going on here? Oh, nice. Cool. Threes are more tilting than ones. I hate playing it. Well, threes is just like so insanely over the top. That's the thing is though, it's not fun blaming teammates if you're still losing, you know? Wonderments are great. Wheel science made for winter, yeah. I'm an SSL with so many hours. I mean, that's very cool, but I don't play with anybody I don't know. Nice. Horrible takeoff, but I was just like, let me just get the cut and then we'll focus on everything else out later. Nice boost grab. Oh. Damn, dude, I literally waited for that exact shot and I still got beat. Cringe. Hi, Trevin Wang. I'm gonna take my loss. I played with enough teammates to sell the game. Yeah, it's kind of my take. That's where it's like ones, you're mostly frustrated at yourself, I feel like. Ones is tilting because it shows just like how much precision it takes to like play a certain playstyle. In ones that's like highly aggressive while also being able to defend everything. And when you're losing, it's just because like you're not locking in or something. Whereas when, I think also at times, part of the reason I get tilted when I play ones, if I'm not like locked in, is because you're playing against players. Oh my god. Okay, I'm playing like a bot. You're playing against players that I played in other game modes and I know I've beaten, or they're like much lower rank. But it's like a thing where you got to capture the idea that like when you're playing a player in ones, you're not playing them in twos, you're not playing them in threes, you're playing them in ones, which is an entirely different game mode with different like tendencies and different patterns and different. Okay, Kyle, what's up? How is that in? Because GC2 is not a good rank. Oh. We should all just main Snow Day. Nice. Yeah, I was like, I don't think he has the boost for that. I was honestly just like letting him double that. I'm like, I don't think you can get there. Oh, no one saw him miss that. It's fine. Played a gambling site and I won 25,000 USD. Kyle, what? You wait, but you actively, authentically won $25,000 in a bet? What the heck? Don't leak the method, but we're in SSL and Snow Day. The secret is never to jump. Damn, Kyle, congrats. That's what we like to see. People getting a excellent reward every once in a while, hitting a parlay, selling a kidney. Wait, what? Percy, if I could get paid for a kidney transplant, I'd do it. I don't drink that much. I don't need 2 kidneys, you know? Time for vacation? Nah, buddy. That's where you save that stuff. Yo, what's up, A-Frog? GG. You got way more power than I thought you had any right to get. Okay, my bad. Yeah, this is where you get to take an unpaid week off. You're like, well, I already got my payment, so. Did teammate drive around that demo? Is that what I just saw? You said, where would I travel? I'm already in the US, but that's the thing, you can go to other places in the US. Oh my god, he freaking grabbed me. Took the wrong angle. Thought he'd be a little faster to it. Finally got a stream. Hello, MLN. Mildew Anger. Oh. Yeah, my approaches are kind of butt ass right now, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. Okay. Oof, wow, dude, I am not locked in. Just kidding, totally did that. Gonna pay off bills, invest. That is the way to do it, Kyle. Go to the Copenhagen Major. That is one thing I wish I could go to. Would be fun. Not clouded enough to get the invite from Epic, so they can pay for my flights. That's okay, chat. I'm gonna go to the future majors and worlds, but I'm gonna be there as a talent. No, dude, why freaking out? I literally was like, that's the easiest clear of all time. I need to stop doing that. Why are you I don't know why he's pre-flip on that. Not going to Copenhagen? As someone who lives in Texas, no. I'm not making that a lot of amount of money where I can afford those plane tickets and hotels for the week. Hey, totally Creature. Okay. It's Grumpy from YouTube. Well, welcome back, Grumpy. Yeah, that's the first thing. If I ever get like a massive check or something, my first thing is like, all right, what bills would be annoying to have come up, or what can I pay off a little faster, pay off my debt, and then I save the rest. Like, if you want to budget for fun stuff, you can do that, but I think it's always irresponsible to just be like, yeah, well, I can just buy something fun. I'm like, yeah, but at the end of the day, is like, that experience going to cause you more joy than... That's kind of the way I always reason it out, is like, is the joy I will get from buying X greater than the relief I will get from paying off the debt or whatever, or paying off a bill or just something like that? Or just having savings, you know? Not to mention you're going to get taxed on some of it, so you got to account for that. Pay off my car? Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I would account for the tax write-off, and then... Well, not write-off, the actual taxable income aspect of it, and then beyond that, I'd be like, all right, well... Beyond that, yeah, let's pay off stuff. What? People are so weird on that, dude. Maybe my fake is just not good enough or something. I don't know, but... No. Take that 50. Thank you. I was about to say, I'm like, SOL's been really good in the air. Let me just take away that one option. Oh boy. Okay. Do you content full time on, or on the side? I do it on the side. That's how you do it, teammate. Good layering. Good layering. Not having to worry about groceries, bills. Exactly, like, you can't buy that level of relaxation, in my mind. When you can just, like, do whatever you want, you can buy whatever you want, and not have to worry about, like, am I actually gonna be able to afford everything is, like, such a nice feeling. So, yeah, if I ever... That's, like, the thing that I always think about, is like, when people are like, what's the first thing you would buy if you won $1 million? I'm like, buddy, I would be paying off my debt, first of all. Like, that's the very first thing I'm doing. I'm not thinking about anything else. Oh, no one went for that, so I was like, oh, we can take some time. All right, cool. Steal my boost, why don't you? Steal my boost, why don't you? Nice. Well done. I like how teammate actually low-key kind of waited for that. He didn't just dive in there. My swear word of the day. Everybody gets one. Okay, duck. Not the landing I was looking for. Thank God. I looked up and realized I only had 9 boost, and I was like, I'm gonna have to jump really late on this. And just hope that they think that they need to get that really high, and that's what happened, so. No pinch? Sad. Dang it. I want to see if I can catch and bump that guy. I thought he was going to be playing off my shadow. Disagree, okay. $1 million of us 18%, but he's literally thinking about exact percentages. Dork. Ding. They never expect the soft touch. Ever shut the fuck? Oh my God, no! Not everyone blown through their one swear word of the day. No, needs to be a bit more perpendicular. I don't think you meant to do that. Ah, disagree, dude. I'm playing too slow. Hard to play 50s when nobody knows if they're touching it or not. Okay. Spawn? Spawn? There you go. Oh, you won the backboard? Lame. I was like, I know that guy's gonna be going for it, but I'm like, there's no way he has an angle on it. And he didn't, so. All right, soft touch. Teammate can probably catch. That's fine. All right. Nice controlled touch. Love it, duck boost. Ah, I wanted to scoop that, but teammate went back. All right. It's almost like he wants to play defense when we're winning. Ugh, gross. Nope, I just realized we're in 3. Hey, it's at least 1/3 of Ball State. Sure. Spending 300 points on how the thing make it TTS? No. That was clever. That was clever. No, that was smart of him. He knew we were going to pre-jump on that. Yeah, Yags is a very good player, so we got to be a little careful of him. Nice. You see women winning in Copenhagen? I gotta say it, chat. I don't see NA winning. I think KC is probably a safer bet, although no one's looked super strong necessarily. Who's the pineapple under the sea? I'm not sure. I have to check. What? No, own goal. No, we missed the shot, dude. Would you go to Copenhagen? I wish. Never been to Denmark. I work for Blast, which is based in Copenhagen. What are we doing, buddy? Hey, Jackson. I was just in Sweden for a family visit last week. That was my Thanksgiving. Hey, why not NA? I gotta say, energy getting knocked out. People are like, wow, maybe there's another thing. I think Shopify probably has our best chance in terms of sheer talent. Because the thing is, like, when you upset energy, like the way that Redacted did, that's something that's like, yeah, it's all well and good for an upset and a shock result, but that doesn't necessarily mean the team is like popping off, you know? It'd be one thing if we were like 3-0 and they were destroying energy, but I think energy just had a little bit too lax of an approach to that open. A little bit too much of a honeymoon period. Maybe after Worlds. Ooh, good fake. You saw halfway through that I was going high. In my mind, I just feel like Europe's a little bit more prepared for Copenhagen than NA is. I'm happy to be wrong, though. As a CRL commentator, I'm happy to see how many a full team of collegiate players and 100 X35 made it in. Oh, holy, I did not expect us to double on that one. Oh, that was a way weaker touch on the clear than I thought. Bad read off the sidewall. Process in Sweden? That's already happened. You're really good? I'm okay, Jackson. This has been a great game to watch. Yes, I also like us whiffing on every single play and own goaling it twice. Got to clean it up a little bit there. Good pace, yeah, but it doesn't really mean anything. We're not doing anything with it. We're kind of just driving around. The team was playing decent defense, but oh, they don't have a teammate. Oh, they do. Oh, close one. 120 ping. My teammate is definitely from South America. Oh, you didn't even go. Okay, well, that's a good start. Okay. Yeah, I was like, I think he doesn't have that, but other guy read that way faster than I did. Would like it if my teammate didn't blast as hard as possible in the sidewall. He probably could have just lightly tapped it and would have been fine. Ooh, almost at the dunk. Nice. Nice. I don't remember where the that last Sweden LAN was for RLCS. I really had to panic there. I was like, oh god, he got demoed and the ball's off the post. I have to wait. Huh? What? How did I get sent up on that? I never understand this stuff, dude. How do I go up? I will never understand that, dude. Okay. Nice flick. Yeah. Okay, that was telling my teammate that's a catch you can make, all right? Try to play to the corner. Can probably get a bop. I do. I'm gonna turn on that catch. Because they're always gonna take a catch on that. They never expect you to turn back. What? Holy crap. Thought it was slightly more rounded to flick that at the corner. Holy shite, dude. What an easy save. I just didn't want to get dunked, so I was like, I can flick that high to the side or something. I am playing like the person with 120 ping. Oh. Why am I playing like these people are going to be doing something more tricky? They're kind of just going directly straight every single time. All right, I'm overcompensating on a lot of these rotations. Let's just play fast and direct, and I guarantee we'll win this game. Never mind. We're good. We both left at the exact same time. Cringe and mid. All right, let's go to the reset. Missed every single boost on that flip. What the? All right, decent challenge. All right, sweet demo. Oh, teammate is lingering upfield. I was like, does he want the pass? I can give him the pass. And save. Tried to cancel that flick and it worked pretty well. How much difference is CRL and RLCS? Well, I mean, there's RLCS players in CRL, so I'd say on average, your bare minimum for like a decent, like actual CRL league lobby is like low SSL, like 2000 MMR, versus like RLCS, which is obviously way more consistent. Yeah, that was a little cocky. I was like, that guy was taking a very long time. I'm like, I think he's actually going to overcompensate that read. Fort. Sideline, thank you for the 5 bits. Oh my god, dude. Oh, that bounce is slightly lighter. I can knock that a little bit harder. Okay, Sharky, play that touch. Sick bump, sick bump. No, but he had it near post. You would spawn right there, said. Hello, UV Blair. Man, that got chowed so late and didn't even see my chow. Let's go. I know this is your jam, but have you tried Arc Raiders? No. I'll take an own goal. Nice, Sharky. Try to scoop underneath that. Well, okay. Oh, I didn't see him lose that 50 that bad. Ooh, this guy is not good. All right. If we lose the next game, chat, I'm getting off it for the night. I don't feel like I'm locked in at all today, and I'd rather not throw my already horrible MMR right now. All right, this fine evening? Not well, increasingly, but how you doing, Salah? Okay. Okay, he's on the other team. All right, chat. If we lose this game, we're definitely getting off. Even if it's a good game, I can't be saying, ugh, I have Sharkies. Oh, never mind, I don't have Sharkies on my team and then lose against him, you know, chat? We gotta lock in. Great start, all right. Not quite the launch I was looking for. All right. Will you win or lose, done? No. If I win, that's fine. If I lose against Sharky, I will have to get off the game. Pre-jump, pre-flip? Alright, he doesn't read that super well. Okay. Good job. Oh, okay. I was like, he's gonna get a touch, but I don't know how well he's gonna touch it. Play that corner cat. Play that corner cat. So you won one game a week ago? I think I'm misreading what you're typing, Slaw. Dude, holy crap, these people. I'm thinking to myself, no way he's gonna touch that lightly if he has got no boost. And turns out that's exactly what he was planning to do. All right. All right, that's a good one. We'll take that. Can't waste a good first touch, chat. Plus, I heard that guy jump from underneath me, so I'm like, he's 100% missing this touch if I just drag it instead of trying to get a reset off. Ooh. Nice. He says great pass, as if that wasn't me just getting a little too close in the double. Either way. Nice flick, cat. Love it, love it. Close one. Let's got a demoed. He's not going to go for me. That's fine. I didn't turn as aggressive on that. Easy dish, cat. Well done. You're locked. See, cat. All we had to do was just turn on our brains, just a little bit. Sign, Mr. Taco. I got you, cat. Profile signed by DT Hart. I signed about Basilisk. What a garbage human. Everyone hates Basilisk. Just kidding. Bass is cool. You're up quite a bit. I'm plus 40 from where I started, but that just shows how low, freaking low I was. Uber Research has sent me something. If you don't give me a gift card for giving my opinion, I don't want it. You can sign accounts on Steam. You can. You comment on someone's account. That's your mouse pointer? Well, yeah, because I alt-tabbed so that I was not in the active window. Got that scoop. Oh my god, he's the goat! Oh my god, close one. Not me nice shotting my teammate right as he got it saved. It's crazy. I literally assumed that was in. I just hit nice shot right as he flipped reset it. Any juvee flavor recommend? Galactic Berry is pretty good. Personally, I'm a fan of Orange Dream. It's like a creamsicle. Well, that was meant to be a catch. Ah, no, I wanted to pinch in the middle. Can I ask you a question? You already did. That's your one question. All right, get out of here. No, stop bumping me. Someone's got to get up. Never mind. Close one. Man. Little bonk. Why do you suck so hard? I newbie stomped you in tournaments. That's a fun fact. I've literally haven't played a tournament in months, so I always like when people come in here and try to act tough. Hey, Dan Chicago, remember when I beat you in that tournament? You know, the one last night. You remember? Oh, right, you don't play tournaments. Anyway, I'm sure you would beat me. I'm sorry that I newbie suck. I'll be a better challenge in that tournament I didn't play. Go. I was like, that's a... Beat Shaq on stream, that's all that matters. Hockey, I think you actually are undefeated in show matches on my stream, I just realized. Buddy, you gotta watch the dunk. Why are Rocket players so toxic nowadays? I think everyone's just toxic. It's a competitive game, you know? Noise. What rank is this? This is a GC3. Noise. Hi, Sad. How do you wall dash? Honestly, that is something I don't 100% know cleanly. I know how to do like a wall dash, as in like do one. I don't know how you chain them, to be honest. You gonna wear a taco or Santa outfit? I don't think I have a Santa outfit. I don't know. I guess we'll see. A sexy Santa outfit, chat? Is that what you want? Is that what you want, chat? Don't answer. I already know the answer. Dude, when you pick up some speed or when you're slow? I mean, either. You need some momentum, though. I'm supposed to have the momentum to get that. That was a good pass. I just didn't expect him to hit it that high. I thought that was going to be a little lower. I was also trying to race that guy to the ball. That guy literally just gave me the shot. He was like, yeah, let's see if you can score it. Bro, maybe the first white middle-aged guy. I'm not middle-aged. I'm still in the first like third of my life. I can wall dash, but I can't zap dash. Zap dash is weird. It's like you gotta like land in a very particular way for that. Third, bro, is Unk. Within the first third. Everybody in this chat is within their first third, I guarantee it. Except for those super old guys. You know who you are. My peers. I'm older than you, I have all my hair. There you go. That's that own goal. What the heck just happened? Oh my god, good bump. Oh, horrible read. Well, starts with my horrible read. Man, everything about that play was terrible for me. Hey, J Bogo. Nice. Okay. It's fine. I bumped him. Just don't get reset on. Nice, teammate. That's fine. Yeah, not really the cleanest touch, but I was gonna do something a bit more careful with that. They actually challenged me well. Force a save, get a boost steal. Nice, well done, teammate. I'm just 26 jealous, man. My profile has evidence. Do you know what a melon touch is? I don't think I want to know, scrub. Double? Okay, cool. Very easy. A straightforward one. He looks too mature to not be in his 30s. He looks like he'd give me marriage advice. I don't know about that. I am in my 30s, though. In fact, in 6 days, I will be 31. You missed twice? Crazy. Anyway. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Oh, meant to hit that way higher. Horrible giveaway, scrub. He was thinking about turning. I could see his car fidget for a second, so I'm like, oh, I don't want to get dusted on that. Good job staying live in Rocket League. We loved that. Yep. Nice scrub. Oh no. I was about to say, like, no way you gave me the backboard. Scrub actually has a completely uncontested read. I don't think they have any boost. Oh, do it to him. Do it to him. Do it to him. Close one. Teammate, if we rushed, we probably could have gotten that. When did I start stream? I don't know, like 90 minutes ago. Well done, teammate, let's go! He's so attractive! So basically... he's describing the melon touch. It's a really bad touch. Following. That's it? His team is actually scrub. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Like, you just own goal or pass to the other team. My specialty. Shit. Swiper. Hello? Okay. Is Diamond a good rank? Don't think about ranks as good and bad, chat. Everyone's gonna be a higher rank than you. At a certain point, everyone's gonna be a lower rank. Just focus on self-improvement. All right! Got my Switch button loading up Borderlands 3. Wait, this Switch can load Borderlands? So teammate, hypothetically, if I had no boost because I missed the corner. I was about to say, my bro's got to be like completely out, right? We can probably beat him over the top here. Oh. Light off the corner. I saw Swiper turning around and I'm like, if I shoot that directly, he's gonna save it, but I'm like, I don't think he's actually prepared for the soft touch. I love the series so much, I grew up with it. Borderlands. I don't think I've ever played Borderlands. Like, I know the game, I just don't think I ever played it. Borderlands like interesting because like I don't think about it as like a super ridiculously like popular series, and yet it is. I feel like when people list their favorite games, I never hear Borderlands as one of it. Maybe it's like makes the list, but it's never like the favorite game. Everyone's just like, yeah, it's fun, and that's it. And I'm like, you know what? Maybe that's just all it needs to be. It doesn't need to be a magnum opus or something. I had no idea where that guy was, so I just wanted to make sure I was taking a wide enough angle. Ah, I missed that boost. Such a bot. I'm such a bot, dude. Easy skim. No, wow, I completely misread that. I hate that it spawned right as he got to it. Meant to bounce that a bit more, keep it close. Nice. The timing. Great games for sure. Gonna get a PS5 or a massive PC upgrade to play Battle League. Battle League 4. That sounds like the most that sounds like a fake game. You guys ever watch like those procedurals or whatever? Like Law and Order, and they can't get this copyright to say a real game. So they're like, you're telling me the murderer was really into violent games? Yeah, he was playing Battle League and Kill Dominator. And you're just like, who's coming up with these very obviously generic video game names? Wait, what's Satan Slayer? It's like, oh, it's a really violent video game. It's all the rage with kids nowadays. All the streamers on Twitch play it. And you're like, what is this? In my opinion, infinitely funnier than actually getting the real names of streaming services and games. That's crazy. That's crazy. Okay, cool. The worst COD ever made? Kill Dominator? Had that splash of comedy what's supposed to be a serious show. Hey, Marsha. Yeah, we just, Roger, we got the CRL leaks are starting to come through. We had Gusky in here earlier talking about his new signing for Columbia. Well, rank is this is GC2. We throw our MMR a lot the other day, so just trying to get it back. Need to be an actual. We need to be actually for serial chat, all right? COD Ghost is so bad by it with PS4. Okay, my unpopular opinion is that COD Ghost was actually insanely good for like 3 to 4 months, and then they started patching it to up the TTK for no, or to lower the TTK for no reason, and that was the turning point in a lot of CODs for me, where I noticed that COD had started becoming more. They want to make everything COD League. The thing is, you want like a medium to large TTK, I think, in a casual game, because it allows you to take more risks and rush around and play a bit more fun. But I feel like ever since I noticed that COD Ghost put out a patch, they lowered the TTK or upped the damage on pretty much every single weapon, and eventually it just got to a point where you turn a corner, and if you didn't shoot first, you're dead. And I'm like, back in the day, you could turn a corner, get shot first, drop shot real quick, get a shots off, and like actually like keep things close. And it was kind of interesting to rush around. And yeah, that just doesn't exist anymore. It's kind of sad. Oh, no. That should have been pretty easy double. Shame. I think 75 HP, what does that mean? What? You missed that? No. Trying to wind up on that one. That was in anyway, but still. I didn't expect that guy to shoot that. I was like, I don't think he has a great angle on this, so. Nice. I'll up to 9v9 or 8v10 bots and domination matches for hours. We do like a casual bot match. I would try to go for chem strikes and ghosts. That was super fun. Peak memory was hitting a double chem strike in a Clan Wars, match. That was actually insane. Oh no. Okay. How scary the zombies were. Spooky. Chat, don't forget to like and subscribe. Excellent point, buddy. Jokers, can you get off the ball, dude? I bumped him twice and he's still like, nope. Go! Ghost Ninja's mixed spots and any difficulty, so it's wild every time. Also, the Honey Badger, the greatest assault rifle of all time. Built-in silencer, hell yeah. I don't remember if the class creation, custom class was called Pick 10 back then, but I think it was something vaguely similar. Yeah, halfway through I realized that was gonna be a bad pinch. Gotta bail. That was not an on-purpose touch, that's crazy. Nice touch you. I guess Mew. Sad. Tuck them in and read them a story. Quick little lullaby. I don't think I remember like any COD campaign whatsoever. The campaign is always like an afterthought just to explain the premises of the multiplayer maps in my mind. There was a stat back in the day where like at one point the majority of people when surveyed about why they bought COD, they would say, oh, what game mode do you play? They're like, oh, campaign. And I'm like, buddy, that's like the most bare bones purchase. You spent $60 to play the Call of Duty campaign? Like that's what you're most excited about? Oh. What is this game, dude? Shout out Sil, former teammate in a casual league I played in. Oh, what? Well, at least they're keeping it somewhat close. Not a complete pushover of a team. That's another one. Uh-oh. Throwable. It's throwable, chat. This defense is optional, dude. Starting now, dude. There's no defense in this match. 10 goals. I want to see if I get the fake. They want Nicki Minaj skins. I think ultimately every game has, in the modern era, become Fortniteized, because people see how popular Fortnite is with skids and how crazy they get with the integrations, and then so they just start adding in like anything because that's what Fortnite can do. The thing is, you can't out Fortnite. I think people don't want to admit that. Oh, whoops. Sorry, teammate. He was literally demoed me from my back tire. He wasn't even close to that ball. Cannot Pizza Hut, so I've been told. Whenever I think of out Pizza Hut, I think of not Pizza Hut, I think of Jabba the Hutt. But you have 100 boosts, can't be sitting there. Sad. Definitional no man's land. Fortnite peak with the Scooby-Doo skins, no one will ever match that. You say that, but now we have K-pop Demon Hunters, guys. We like to see it, teammate. I got the bump. Ooh, you got that? That was a really late arrow by him. Oh, teammate has no boost. They might be cooked. Never mind. Remember Jabba the Hutt is like, the species in Star Wars is like a Huttese or whatever, something like that. And I'm like, that name is really stupid then. Like Jabba the Hutt, that's like being like, what is your name? It's like, I am Derek the Human. What? Hey guys, they're not paying attention. I didn't get the side boost, my teammate did. You can't out Fortnite? Well, yeah, nah. I mean, Fortnite's always gonna be the blueprint for a lot of that stuff. And people, no, genuinely, people see Fortnite and they're like, well, we could probably copy that. And granted, yeah, I understand what Warzone's doing, but it just, ultimately people who play Fortnite understand it's like a cartoonish type of game. So you can put anything in there and it kind of works, because they're like, yeah, why not? It's cartoon. But with COD, it's not necessarily that it's not a cartoon, but it's not an unserious shooter, you know? Like, it's meant to be arcadey, but in its core, it is still trying to be like military people. So when you add in like a skin that's like completely out of nowhere, super crazy, it's like, oh. I think gun skins are always gonna be something, but that's like a small part of your character's aesthetic, as opposed to your whole skin becoming some television character, and then you're like, wait, what? What that, whoa. I was about to say, I'm like, he might be fine. Cut. Anyone to add me? No! You're unlovable! No one wants to be friends with you! I'm kidding, that was really harsh out of nowhere. I don't know why I did that. You do know you can communicate with people in ranked. People actively in your skill range. And be like, hey, but do you want to play? And they might even answer. Whoa, that was not the read I wanted. That's a good touch, though. Bruh. What a pass! Oh my god! The wave dash! The wave dash right to his hood. Look at this chat. Boop. Damn. That was clean. That completely bamboozled the dude on the near post. If I got a demo on him, that would have been actually the most utterly dominated, sorry you got beasted on type play. Gotta take up on that. They're trying to bump me and I'm just like skimming over the top. Bro. Homelander thing was because his emote, though. Yeah, like how you can think that seeing Homelander with an AR is serious. I mean, that's the thing that's always kind of weird about adding superheroes, is like, why do they need a gun? You know? Like, why does a superhero who's invincible and also just the idea of like having Superman or Homelander being killed by bullets just feels a little weird, because it's like, aren't they basically impervious to everything? The twip drops or no? Yeah, dude, there's 3 times drops on this stream. You just gotta believe. Ugh, bro, I got caught. Nothing in the tank. That was a goal. A goalable game shot. Meant getting trick shotted by Kermit. You gotta put the controller down and really analyze where you are in your life if that happens to you. Who's John Cena play? Peacemaker. Oh, wow. I did not mean to jump that high. That's funny. It's fine. Nice chill. Don't jump for that. No, you missed. That's goal. Oh, hello. Panda went really early to the ceiling. I was kind of hoping he would be freaking out on that touch. Oh. I think people prefer the Octane over the Fennec. I think people actually prefer the Fennec over the Octane, to be honest. Close. I feel like I see way more Fennec than Octane lately. I think just preference, feel. Even though they're the same hitbox, the visual hitbox is different. Fennec is a little more boxy. Personally, that's kind of why I like the Dominus for so many years, was because it felt kind of nice to know exactly where you're hitting the ball on every read. Wow, holy patience that both of those guys waited on the back wall. Oh, I saw a team player turn around. I'm like, I'm just gonna hit it on target. I don't even care where it goes. I'm just gonna hit it on target. Because that guy was like spinning around. I think he was kind of not paying attention. That was a very bad shot, but it worked. That's crazy. Fennec blocks better. I wanted to be able to pass that to Dill, but I can tell he's nowhere close. So I'm like, all right, well, if he's gonna hang back, I don't want to pass that out. I love the idea there, Dill. Oh my god, I thought that was Dylan for a second. I was like, wait, who just bumped me? Oh. I'm gonna take, I was like, I'm gonna take an OT, but then that bounced, like, literally flawlessly. I'm gooning this? Congrats! Oof. Turned really harsh for that and realized halfway through, I'm like, that is not where he's going with it. Oh. Chickened myself out on that one attempt. Disagree? Oh man. Risky boost grab, by the way. I trust Chief to not get, Chef Dill to not, never mind, should never trust teammates. Holy. Bro, overplayed that touch by 9 minutes, then just threw it away in the middle, and we got scored on Fort. I love how I said risky boost grab, and then right as I did that, we got scored on Fort. I send you. Past couple games, kinda. I need to start caring a little bit more though on these solo plays. I'm missing opportunities because I'm overcomplicating something or I'm turning too much. I just gotta play for the beat. I think that's the way to play in this low over MMR. Like, I just have to play one player at a time. I can't be thinking about, like, the grand scheme thing. Hey, we have the same, I have IAT as my tag, and he has ITA. Look at that. All right, we're playing red tags, chat. If we lose this, I have to go to bed. Sure. I don't know if you need arrow for that. That's not really dangerous. Okay. I was like, I'm gonna demo Dill, but if not, that should be an open shot there just in case. And it was. Good job, teammate. We did it. Whoa! Holy lag! Server did not agree that I had that reset. That's really funny. Good fake. Bonk. Linguini. Bro, I could go for some pasta right now. Say pasta, 3 cheese Alfredo, a little onion powder, and garlic in there. That's where it's at, chat. Ooh. Chicken Alfredo? I do like some chicken. Chicken Alfredo is a dish I think I genuinely could eat every day, though. I'm not gonna lie. In fact, at my poorest moments, it is what I eat every day. Because you both said Alfredo, bro. Alfredo's the goat sauce. Vodka sauce is pretty good too, but I've never really gotten into it the same way. My heart always belongs to Alfredo. I'm not gonna lie, I had no faith that Moody was able to get that reset. I was literally just like, you're gonna run out of momentum, you're gonna flip reset that, I'm gonna dodge this demo, and then I'm gonna get a save. And he actually got like a really good power off that, so well done. That's an insane recovery, holy. Linguini scare me, dude. Bang! The flip reset double! Let's go! Finally, we actually get a very easy setup when we actually do something with it. Freaking heck, dude. Amount of times today I've just been throwing clips away. Wow, yeah, I thought he was giving me an unlimited time. I saw him turn around in the near post, or the far post. I was like, wait a minute. Bonk? Bro, get off my jock. Bonk. If I read this in the goat. That actually would have been the craziest way to end that 0-second hard angle. Yeah, we're getting back though. We're plus 70 on the day basically, so. Also, if you guys haven't tried it before, Bertolli Basil Alfredo is the best store-bought Alfredo you can possibly get in your life. So you gotta hit that up. Also, Bertolli vodka sauce is pretty sick. I don't know if they've changed the recipe or something, but it's slightly worse than it used to be. It also does not reheat well. You have to eat it fresh. That's a good day, plus 70. You know what's better than plus 70? Plus 75. You know what's better than plus 75? Plus 80. You know what's better than plus... I'm just trying to get back 1,700, and then I'll be happy. Honk. Breeze is busted at the moment. Oh, I can tell, Chef. I'm happy I'm not playing it. I'm getting all 2 skis right now. I had to get off. I don't need to know about your sexual habits, buddy. Dude, this is the weirdest cadence of challenges I've ever seen in my life. What? What's up, hey, Coyote? Not much. Plus 70 on the day in 2s, trying to keep going. We're gonna pass that. Oh no, I bombed! Not gonna lie, worst possible bounce. Uh-oh, Storm, no one loves you. You stole my boost. You know what underrated pasta topping also is red pepper flakes. Not really something I use that much anymore, but every once in a while you throw it in there and you're like... Also, red sauce arrabbiata. Solid one. It's like spicy. Well, it's spicy by Italian standards. Went negative in ranked today? I'm sorry, Coyote. That just means Destiny owes you a big positive day. Trying to see if he would drive past me. Hi, Synthex. Trust me, you can go fishing. I show you a lot of cool, neat things. Wait, what? Sounds pretty demonic, I'm not gonna lie. That's like being like, would you still like me if I was a piece of bread? And you're like, yeah, let's hang out by the toaster. You're like, whoa, what? What'd you say to me? Good arrow. Oh, whoops. I saw Storm pre-jump, and I was like, if I hit that anywhere even remotely behind him, I think he'd get scored on. I didn't mean to flip on that. That's fine. Let's assume teammate doesn't get dunked here. Nice. That's crazy. Yes! Well done, the backflip. It's killing me that my teammates are still doing no flip kickoffs. Oh, that's pretty sad, I'm not gonna lie. Just ball chasing. The moment he hits the brake on that, I'm like, I am going to destroy you on this. I'm sorry, teammate. That's insane! You hit that so shit! Oh, you did not mean to do that. I guarantee you did not mean to do that. I also didn't mean to double commit on that one. Wild hit it so wide, so I was like, all right, he'll probably not go for that again. He'll probably think I'm going, so I'll go. But he did do. And I was like, oh, my bad. Trying to fix his overtouch. Bro, I actually shot it as middle as possible on a wide open shot. Imagine getting dunked, by the way. No! Oh my god, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go, you gotta go. I was about to say, my buddy, do not let him double tap, I swear to god. All right. I'm just gonna... There's no way! Imagine losing like that! Oh, unforced error! Oh no! Wow. What a gift. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe for that superior skill I just displayed on that play. Can't teach that level of awareness to let my teammate go up and collect a mistake by the other team. Yeet championship level? Yeah. That's the type of, oh, all right, I'm head out type of energy, you know? Guys, do you ever have a snack that you buy that you feel like in the moment you really wanted when you were snacky, and then when you actually sit down and evaluate what you got, you're like, I should have gotten something else? Recently for me, that's Chewy Chips Ahoy. Have you seen that? The red package? Like, the concept of them seems so appealing, but whenever I buy them, because I did buy it again, I try it and I'm just like, I don't know if I needed that. I went for the craziest read on that. Eat two and your stomach feels heavy. What? I don't know about that. There's literally no way I was going supersonic. That got over my teammate? Wow, I did not have a good angle on that. I thought he was above. Roas is better or you? Are you saying one of the top 10 best players on the planet of Earth? Are they better or I am? Clearly you don't watch a lot of RLCS, guys. I'm better than him. Roas has literally never beaten me in 1v1 chat. Like, we gotta keep that perspective, alright? I'm Saudi. Welcome in. I absolutely hate how badly they butchered that, but it worked. Oh, you just took that straight down. That's crazy. Not gonna lie, kind of wild that teammate saw me going down the line and then across goal, and then instead of being on the back post, he just decided to be like, what if I didn't? Taco's top 3 in the world. Stats don't show up, but it's there. It's the potential. It's like the SEC chat. In potential matchups, I am the greatest. That's in food in general. I say I'm hungry and immediately I go in the kitchen. I'm like, I don't really know what I want to eat. I think at a certain point, you just gotta lock in. Be like, I'm gonna eat whatever. Like, what sounds in concept most appealing? I'm gonna make that. Hypothetically, what if you caught this? Bang. That's right at him. Oh, damn. That was kind of crazy, I'm not gonna lie. TRK leave for Falcons? What do you mean, leave? He was booted. He didn't leave, he was kicked. Not too many players worldwide you could kick TRK for him, but Drawley is one of them. What do you mean no? Of course he is. They had the chance at Drawley. They said, hell yeah, we want him. And then we're like, all right, bye, by the way. Because you're not going to split up the twins. Oof, did not get around that in the way I wanted to. Good job, Aquatic, almost had it. I like Azidia there. Nice. I like the light shot though. Nice. Oh. I meant calculated. I meant calculated. I didn't mean what to save. I'm not toxic, I promise. Do you know Nupo? Of course. Nupo's a great player. He's playing on Twisted Minds with Monkey Moon and TRK. Goated squad, BT dubs. God dang it, dude! I ran out of boost on the half turn. I didn't realize or the half flip. Or rather not, ran out, but I couldn't recover in the way I wanted to. Wow, that should not have been a loss. Holy. Go for it. You're in the top 1 million. Bold claim. All right. Or billion. Okay, now you're getting silly with it. I do think Rocket League should offer ranks like that. That'd be super funny. Can you imagine people getting actually like pressed about that? Imagine if you could go into the leaderboard, instead of seeing if you're only on your top 100, it just said like number blank in the world at all times. And then people in Plaid are like, excuse me, buddy, do you know who you're talking to? I am the 1,479,862nd player in the world. Thank you very much. Do not talk to me like that. I'm so bad in English in Rocket League. Well, I'm understanding what you're saying, so your English is doing fine. Everyone who speaks English as a second language always thinks that they speak it poorly, when it turns out they actually speak it functionally. And that's all that matters. Like, yeah, you might not have flawless grammar, you might not know all the exact words you're trying to use or express, but you're still getting your point across. And isn't that the whole point? Home goal? Oh, imagine. Buddy, get the boost first, get the boost first, get the boost first, get the boost first, get the boost first. Stop jumping with your boost. And then he lost the boost. Oh my god. Ooh, he bumped me right as I flicked it, sad. English is hard? It is. A lot of weird rules. Not hard for Saudi people? I bet it is very hard for Saudi people still. That's crazy, I played right into his pre-flip. He was cold trying to take me out. It's been 3 weeks. Can't relate. That's actually the advantage, low-key, of living alone and working from home. I don't interact with enough humans to get me sick. So the only time I get a stuffy nose is because I'm cold in my apartment or something, because you left the AC on or something. And, you know, it's cold outside, but... Oh, you are Saudi Arabian. It's from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. All right. What's up to him, Amos Waffle? What you up to? Oh, cook him. Cook him. Cook him. Oh, buddy, you can't dunk me that way. Thank you, teammate. It's fine. Nice. I won't be sick either, but I have like 5 siblings in the house. Bro, skill issue. You have siblings? Get real, dude. Get real. You should have told your parents once they had you, you're like, you're done. You're done. And they're like, but, and you're like, nope. Done. Bored on my mind, on my gourd. I'm in Oregon for Christmas baking. Very specific. And stuck here for 10 days. We spend maybe 2 hours baking and then sit around for the rest of the day. I mean, it sounds like you're just supposed to be with family and baking is part of what you do. I mean, I would say just enjoy your time with your family. Creighton! I was like, ugh, family. Screw those guys. I came here to work. Let me knead the dough. Oh my god, it's Furby. Oh boy. I had no idea who was hitting that, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I didn't see that play. I almost guarantee both of them missed it because Fervent was waiting for the redirect. Yep. I mean, I was told we'd be baking. I mean, they're not wrong. You are baking. They just didn't tell you how long you'd be baking. Honestly, that's why I like my laptop, my gaming laptop. Good purchase so that if I am on a work trip or if I am on like a really long trip away from the internet or away from all my regular stuff, I can still, you know, pop in. So it's 10 days. Dude, if it's with family, then why are you so upset? Like, buddy, like, you're spending time with your family. Is that the worst thing? Man, we have 0 recovery, holy. The fact that they flicked that one time, and then the second time, and then the third, they literally handed it off 5 feet to the right twice. Yeah, there's at least one. Remember, chat, you only need one singular pad to be able to jump to crossbar height. I'm sorry about being bored out of your gourd, though. I definitely relate to being at a relative's house and just not having much to do most of the day. No! A little wide. Ooh, honestly, I thought Sil was going to go for the demo there. All right. Wanted to play it over to Sil, but I wasn't sure if I could get away with that. Fervent is very twos coded right now. He's cutting on everything. Oof. Honestly, I was so focused on getting up into the air fast so I could double it, and then I realized, or go for Psycho or something. You would miss that? Oh, somebody cleared across. Ooh! Sil? Sil? Zero boost on the final finish on that? Gross. Could almost say anything in cursive. That just means with emphasis. Hey, KS4, I'm gonna ask you not to type Arabic in the chat just because it's a rule that no non-English, just because I can't mod it, I can't tell what people are saying. And even if you're like, well, I know, I can tell you, it just, as a rule, I'd prefer not to have that. Oh my god, dude, no ceiling bounce. Literally every single person on the map was thinking that was ceiling, or at least I would touch it. Thank you. Sorry for, I thought you saw me. I'm back, welcome back. Bye, bye KS4. Have a good night. Okay. Good fake, he missed his window though. Donk? Close one. Ah, I'm sorry, Sil. I tried to put it on his hoodie. He was in a good position. I just overplayed it. Wait. Woo! Let's go, gaming. I don't get along with him, but I only talk about family history like I got the taco stream. That's good. Yeah, honestly, there was a... I always hated certain family trips because my mom's side of the family, or my dad's side of the family, is very talkative and lively and really entertaining and funny, and they're just like kind of all over the place. It's a very engaging trip. So whenever I go down there and visit them, it was always a blast. Whereas my mom's side of the family, like, I have never really vibed with them at all. They're just very like plain spoken, very low-key people. And I don't think that's a bad thing, but at times it's just like a little like honk shoe, you know? I also don't really like my cousins, I'm not gonna lie. They've always been kind of weird. Not really people I enjoy hanging with. Also, I read the other day that Rudy Giuliani married his second cousin, and I was like, what the heck does that even mean? And so I Googled what a second cousin was. And then I went through my own family tree, and the cousin that I don't get along with would technically be like the equivalent of the one I would marry if I was Rudy Giuliani. And I was like, ugh. Gross. Oh. Good save. Not sure why I used all the boost to go to the ceiling. Oh my God, Savage. Might be COVID. That's kind of my thought. Is like if you've had a cold for 3 weeks, that sounds a bit more hardcore than a real cold. Wait, supervisor, what? Only thing that's had me down for that long. I feel like when I had COVID, that's kind of how it felt. It was like a week and a half straight of actually like, ugh. Time to get a COVID test. I mean, I probably had symptoms for longer, but I felt like a week and a half was like the brunt of it, where I was like actually like, man, this is really annoying. Honestly, the COVID fog was probably the worst thing. My brain felt like it was operating at like 10 to 20% of what it normally is. Which being in graduate school, not fun to deal with that when you have to think a lot, read a lot. Teach. Dude, teaching on COVID is horrible. People would ask me questions that I knew, and I'm like... Traditional old-fashioned, nothing against it, just gets mentally draining, tiring after it. Yeah, I get that. These guys are 2-1 with a half a game to go, and they're already pissed at each other. I shouldn't hit it that hard. Oh. I thought that guy was gonna chow, so I was like, oh, I should hit it around him. Nice. Cousins low-key just knowing everyone has that one what they vibe with, though. No, 100%. Like, I think me and my cousins get along pretty well for the most part. Most of my cousins, because they're actually, like, much older than I am. They're, like, a good, like, 7 to 10 years older than me, which I think is, like, nice because it's, like, very adulty. Whereas I feel like growing up, the cousins that were closest to them age, I know one of them got really competitive because we were, like, the smarter of the family members. Like, everyone in our family is, like, not, like, stupid or whatever, but, like, we're the ones that typically went the furthest in school, got the better grades or something. Any type of stuff. And so I think she got really like upset because her mom is definitely a very like wants to brag about her kids type of thing and wants to always like hold their daughter and son to like the high standards or whatever. And that can get really exhausting and lead to a lot of burnout. So it would just get a little weird where you'd be in like a scenario where like we're just chatting about something random. My dad would just bring up, oh, Jeff just got a blah, 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 blah. And then she would just try to be like, oh, yeah, well, remember when he did this embarrassing thing at that family function? And I'm just like, why are we bringing that up? Like, who cares? Like, genuinely, who cares? But it was just very weird. And even now when she has like a kid, she's like a whole ass mother. I met her because I went home to see my grandmother because she is celebrated her 90th birthday. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let me see what's up with my cousin. And then I check in with her, and she's still just as immature and just as like petty and weird. And I'm just like, okay. It's very weird to see people you grow up with learn that they don't actually grow up. They kind of just stay the same at a certain point. The brain fog post-land was not a fun time. Yep, that's Doctor and I got COVID together. That's why I don't use tongue chat. Wait, what? Hello, Peak. We still love me as a worm. Nice title, Taco. Hell no, I won't. I'm sorry. Okay. That's why I bring a dental dam to make out or saran wrap. Honestly, I can't think of a less sexy thing to do. If you like you had a date, bring them back, and just have like a dental dam in. I have my mark card. People just like. If I don't even feel safe kissing someone, I think that's like sign that we're not hooking up. I ain't about that life, you know. Also, I like the idea of you putting saran wrap in your mouth prior to kissing someone. Just tucking it in around your teeth. Okay. Yeah. What? Alright. Yeah. That's what kissing sounds like, chat. Or so I've been told. Okay. Bro actually jumped, immediately hit the back wall, faltered, and just let that one in. Yeah, let he whose first kiss wasn't with a waifu body pillow cast the first stone, chat, alright? Talking about Oregon? No. Been to Seattle. So I've been to the Pacific Northwest, just never to Portland. Or, I don't know why I said Portland. All of Oregon is just Portland. Seattle's pretty cool. That was definitely a city that I'm like, if I didn't have to go outside ever, I would actually like living here. Miss. Crazy. Oh! I guess I can't throw the first zone. I know. Truth or dare? Truth. Oh, that was a weird touch. I did not expect him to lob it like that. That's hilarious. No, Zilix! Oh my god, he pre-jumped that. I was like, I'm left alone with 0 boost. Please don't do this to me. That's fine. Early flick. I did not expect you to get beasted on. What the heck was that? You got 100 boost. Straight to truth. I mean, yeah, why not? Dare's dumb though, because everyone just says do something crazy. But truth is like, I don't mind telling the truth about something. The accidental demo, Sag. Wow, we're actually throwing this. That's crazy. Okay, well. I was thinking, yeah, it's okay, Zelix will be back, and he kinda was, but try to pre-jump that read instead of playing the 50. There we go. We are losing to literally the most dog shit duo I've played all night. Zelix, what are we doing, buddy? Can we touch the ball? Can we stop just throwing the ball away? If we lose, okay, this is the last game I've decided, chat. Win or lose, this is not a good game right now. Holy. Like, I don't mind losing, but I'm not losing to a team that can barely aerial. Like, come on. We've lost off of entirely 50s and whiffs, like. Oh, no. Close one. All right, good night. Have a good night, everybody. Like and sub if you're new. Hopefully we won't have bad losses like that in the future.